Well, that was weird. Not sure what happened with my intro there, but that probably looked interesting on the other side of the screen. But how's everyone doing? I hope you've had a safe and awesome week. A little bit of housekeeping before we get started. Uh, hey, Dan, what's going on, boss? Good to see you. Um, so got a little fancy with some things. I didn't do it for every link I had, but got a little fancy. The first thing I want to talk about, what's up, Ed? First thing I want to talk about is tomorrow on the experience at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Kyle and I, the producers live sale. Kyle is bringing back the mystery bundles. And if you've seen the Weird Opes unboxing they did from the last time they got the stuff from Kyle, we're going the same route with the riddles. He's shown me some of them. The way his brain works is scary, but you could check that out. Hopefully this works. Hey, there we go. Tomorrow. So I'm going to leave this up for just a second. You can scan that QR code. Hopefully it works. Hopefully I got all this stuff set up correctly. But yeah, I decided to try using the QR code thingamabob that's in here. Thought it'd be pretty cool. Instead of posting 8 million links in the chat, I got some of these in the QR form. So just scan that link. It's not going to take you to the show, but it's going to take you to the experience where you can subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and you can see anytime we have one of our shows go live. We got shows pretty much all week. Again, I know it's what I do for a living, but I genuinely love my job. I love the people I work with. Always have a great time. Produce most of the shows. Any of the cool intros and stuff that you see, the spots, those are Kyle's doing. But have a good time, and we'd love for you to join us if you have not subbed up to the experience yet. The next one you need to sub up to, speaking of the people that unboxed this mystery stuff from Kyle a little while back, I made one for Weird Opes as well. Weird Opes are our sister channel. They are on here with us all the time, making sure that I'm not alone. Hopefully, after the first of the year, you're going to see a lot more Sean on the channel. It is just, it's not just me that's Hydra Asylum. It's Jenna and Sean. They've both just been busy and work gets in the way. But make sure you sub up to Weird Opes. These guys have helped me out a ton. As much as I've helped them, they can't say anything about it right now. So I can go ahead and say that. As much as I've helped them, they've helped me tremendously. So thank you guys. Make sure you sub up to Weird Opes if you have not yet. Another person that I really want to get this person to 50 subs on YouTube so she can go live is Tracy Medina, tsm.art. She is the one you'll see on my wall once I get back to the bigger screen and it's me. You'll see her art on my wall. She is fantastic. She does a lot of sketch covers for the Comic Collectible Show on the experience. She also has just sent me so much great Superman stuff. I love it. She's awesome. Please sub up to Tracy. Let's get her to those at least 50 subs so she can go live on YouTube and you can watch her do this amazing art. Now, another channel that I love talking about, talk to him a little bit today. Got some messages back and forth. He's been off for a while, but on the, let me check, make sure I'm right, Friday the 19th at, I think it's 7 Eastern, 8 Central. Or no, I said that wrong. Scratch reverse. My goodness. Every now and then I get into a rhythm and then I mess myself up because I forget things. Hold on. 9 Eastern, 8 Central. There we go. He is back. They are back. It's the all new, all different. I don't blame Phable, but that's what his show's called. Blame Phable Holiday Show. He's been off for a little while dealing with some stuff. I got to work when this happens, like always, but I will definitely watch the rewind. Phable is at 595 subs right now, folks. This is a great channel. Definitely a lot better put together than this one. We just have fun here, you know. But if you haven't subbed up to Phable, please do so and check out this live show. It's gonna be great. I already know. The last one in my little, like I said, I went a little crazy with the QR codes today, but last one I want to talk about, as always, Bad Bug Media. From this site, you can buy books. You can also check out the current Kickstarters they have going. That way, I don't have to paste 18 different Kickstarter links from Bad Bug. You can go straight to their site. All these guys are amazing. All the folks that work there are great. All their books are just phenomenal. So be sure to check that out. Now, with all that out of the way, let me not keep them waiting. Please welcome in the Weird-Opes themselves, Mr. And happy October 73rd to Santa Von B.
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Ah, look at the little Christmas tree. How cute.
That's so awesome.
Like it?
Actually, I want to get a little bit. That is awesome.
Closer shot of the ornaments.
Light that blood up, man. Light that blood up.
It is lit up.
It is lit.
Oh, sorry.
I like the.
It's just meager.
I love the star. Hey, man, Charlie Brown had a meager tree too.
Yeah, well, it's just a lighting bad. It's just poorly lit. But
I see my boy Ralphie on there in the bunny suit.
Soon, so
R2D2, the star. Yeah,
Bob
that
Ross.
is awesome.
Star Lord.
Oh, yeah, that is Bob Ross.
Ahsoka.
Oh, boy.
The Green Ranger. Iron Man. Yep, then I'm going to probably be printing me some more.
Oh, did you print all those?
No. No, a lot of those are the little Hallmark get on discount after
Hallmark
Christmas sale ones. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because they always mark that stuff down the next day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not paying $20 for all those.
Yeah. No. Trust me, I understand. Some of those look like are they the pop ornaments too?
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, and then
awesome.
I think a couple of them, like the R2 and Iron Man, or some of those like mystery, where you gotta buy a box of them if you want all of them, but you're probably gonna get a whole bunch of dupes on this. I got an R2D2s.
True. Awesome. I had one little thing to show off. I forgot to do this in my opener, but went and got me a metal poster of Eddie from Stranger Things. Need to get me some wall magnets so I can hang this in my Invincible.
Yeah.
Love this thing.
Love this thing.
Hanging everything with tacks. Go ahead, Eddie.
No, I just asked him if you wanted me to sign it for him.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I'm Eddie, and I'm no stranger thing than me, man. So
that is a fact. That is facts right there. I can't wait. Eventually, one of the things I plan on doing for 2026, once we can get Eddie into it, when Ed's got the time, maybe do some Stranger Things recap shows. I can't.
Yeah.
Totally down for that. Gladly.
Hint taken. If you think I'm going to get all seasons done by December 26th, though, you're crazy.
No,
really just depends on whether or not you get into it.
Oh, 2020.
You get into it, it's not going to be as hard as you think.
I have a wife. Trust me. It's not going to work unless she likes it too.
She might like it.
She might. If she does, though, I can pretty much guarantee I probably won't. We do not like similar things usually. Although Superman and Lois, she blew me away with. So you never know.
See, but I feel like it crosses the line to where it's going to be more Eddie at certain times. Like it's going to be more for you at certain times, but the whole cumulative of the show will be for both of you, and there will be enough there for her
Are
to
there
watch and
any
enjoy
F-bombs or
and be
nudity?
okay with more heavy, violent
No.
stuff.
No.
Okay.
It's.
Did what I miss? It cut out for a second.
I think it's. Oh, I can't tell if it's me or you, no. But
No, it's no.
It's probably
doing
me.
it for me too.
okay. He was asking if there was any F-bombs or nudity, and I was like, no.
Oh yeah, no. And that's why I think, for the most part, you're both gonna enjoy it. You just won't enjoy it for the reasons that I think you and I have discussed.
You can go ahead and say it. I don't like movies with kids as stars. I'm a terrible person, but usually kids just annoy me.
That's okay. You only got to wait 2 seasons. There's like 8 years in between one of the seasons, so they're in their 30s now or something.
Right.
Oh wow! So they changed the cast.
I mean, no, not real.
No, he's being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
But he's just like how kids do age up. These guys have definitely done that, but they still have not recast anybody, so they've stuck by it.
Some kids do well in horror, like the floating vampire in Salem's Lot. Those kids were phenomenal. But then some kids are just so dang annoying that you start rooting for the slasher, and that's a terrible thing to say. But
yeah, I'll put it to you this way: you haven't watched it yet, right?
the original I've watched many times.
Well, I know
haven't watched the remake. No,
the remake. Okay, one of the characters from Stranger Things is Richie in the It remake.
Anybody see Richie?
Here's your trophy.
Come and get it.
Come and get it. It's your trophy.
I'm not leaving here until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Awesome. So, first thing we're going to talk about real fast, folks, and then I'm going to ask y'all what y'all have done, what y'all have watched, what y'all, it doesn't have to be comic related either. Just, what y'all been up to. I want to talk about Supergirl teaser trailer that dropped. Did a reaction to it. Have done a couple of shorts. Shorts seem to be the only place I'm getting any kind of negativity, and the negativity isn't exactly like terrible, but this video is now up to, I think, 75, 76 views the last time I looked at it. So appreciate everybody that watched and liked the video and commented and everything. I will say this to start off with. While it did not give me the same chills as Superman, I'm really excited by this teaser. Really excited. What did y'all think?
It gave me goosebumps, honestly. Like, I watched it and I was excited about it. Like, I'm not like going nuts over it, but I've read the Woman of Tomorrow story and I've really enjoyed that. And this looks like it's going to be pretty, at least what they've shown anyways, looks pretty faithful to it with some alterations, but not any that's going to change my mind about it. But I'm excited.
Nice.
Hey, Lorena.
Hey, Lorena.
Hey, Lorena.
Oh, hey, Dan. I didn't see you there. What's up, buddy?
I see how
I hear what sounds like a toilet flushing. I don't know what that noise is, but it sounds like a toilet flushing.
No clue.
Do you hear it?
I hear it a little bit, but
Okay. I just thought it was funny. I thought maybe somebody's woman came and douched the toilet while they were gone.
yeah. So Ed, what you think?
It didn't have the same effect Superman did. It didn't give me the goosebumps. It doesn't make me not want to see it. I understand it a lot more now that I read Woman of Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first saw it, I was like, it almost looks like he's remaking Guardians because the coat she's wearing and the way that the action was and the scenes and the scenery all reminded me of Guardians. And I had no idea what the big globe thing was or any of that stuff. But after reading and learning a little bit, I understand more. And yeah, I'll see it. I'll watch it. There was nothing in there that turned me off. There just wasn't anything there that got my geek level up. That's all.
Well, That's understandable. And
But
here,
I don't really know the character, so that's
right? Neither do I. Like I know her from her showing up in different books. You know, I've never
Right.
read like Woman of Tomorrow is the first Supergirl story I've ever read.
okay.
So, and I liked it, but you know it's funny that you say it has like a Guardians feel to it because there's a lot of people out there saying that same thing. They're like, "Oh, look, he's just making Guardians again." First of all, Gunn isn't directing this, and
Right.
Gunn didn't write it. It's kind of funny though that it does have that Guardians feel. I'll give people that. I think what it is the fact that Gunn made Guardians so popular that anything that now in movies that has to do with like space and heroes, that's immediately. It's kind of like when I was reading the Dune comics, and every time I would read one, I would describe it as Game of Thrones.
Spies.
Yes, I described it as Game of Thrones because that's what it reminded me of. So the look of this, I can see where people get that, but there are people out there that are hating on this saying, "Oh, he's just making." It's not James Gunn. Anna Noguera, I want to say, is the writer. It's based on Tom Keen's book, of course. You know, a big chunk of it, and Craig Gillespie is the director. So if there's folks out there thinking that Gunn made this movie, that's incorrect. It's not. Gunn's the DC head, but
I need to write those names down and start some serious arguments online with the haters.
well, it's very strange because there's also on the flip side of that, people are saying, "Oh, folks, only Snyder cultists don't like this because Snyder cult doesn't like Tom King," which again isn't correct either. There are plenty of people I know that are huge Gun fans, huge fans of what they're doing. They do not like Tom King's writing. There's a lot of them that don't like Woman of Tomorrow. It has nothing to do with what director you have loyalty to, apparently.
You want to know the funniest negative comment that I've read so far?
Hmm.
And once I read it, I just shook my head and I was like, really? Really? Even Gunn admits that his stuff is garbage. He had Crypto piss on Superman movie the first 5 seconds of the trailer. I'm like, oh my lord. It was a newspaper. He had to be on it. Really?
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny. He peed on his own Superman.
Like the arguments is weird. I've always said, if you don't that's exactly right, Lorena. Like if you don't like something, why do you spend so much energy not liking it?
For clicks.
My good, it's got to be, and it's not just, but it's not just the people that make videos. I mean, the commenters themselves.
You know.
Like, I got Marvel's Supergirl. Okay, sorry, it has a little bit of color to it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not going to change your mind. You've already decided not to like it, but at least like it for the right reasons. At least like it because you don't like Tom King's writing. At least don't like it because you don't like Craig Gillespie or Anna Noguera. Like, dislike it for those kind of reasons, not because you think Gunn did it and it's just Guardians again. I will tell you my favorite shot in this whole thing, other than the flying. I gotta say, the flying looked dope. Was this shot right here? We only had it for like half a second. I have been saying since since Jason Momoa was first cast as Aquaman, this guy should have been Lobo. I'm so excited for this. So excited. And Lorena said it, yeah, Lobo looks awesome. I cannot wait to see this. Okay, there you go. See, that's good criticism. You don't think Millie Alcock's hot. I wanted the girl, and I wish I could remember her name. She voiced her in the animated movies for a little bit. Her name is Megan something. I honestly thought she was a better pick, but
I agree with you, Lorena. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah. and that's fine. And to be honest, I actually really like Sasha Kaye from The Flash. I wanted to see more of her, but this is who they're going with, though. Like that's just how it's going to be. Now, I got a surprise for everybody in case they haven't seen it.
Bro.
We got a little teaser, and we'll see how well this plays. It's only like 11 seconds long, so I'll probably get a claim, but I don't care. So here we go. Hold on.
I trained my entire life for this.
You're not ready to get up in front of the class until Maureen says you are.
My only question, will he save the Grand Nat? I don't care if he saves himself or the ring, but don't wreck the Grand National, man.
I was so mad when I seen that. Like, man, that's a nice one too.
I saw that clip and I was like, I was halfway hoping, okay, so I got duped by the Avengers trailer. You know, there was so many reports that it was going to be releasing the same day as Supergirl, so I had my thumbnail ready and everything. I was ready to go. And then it didn't drop. It's probably going to be next Friday, the 19th, when Avatar comes out. Apparently, it's supposed to be attached to that movie, is why I guess we didn't get the trailer drop. But we got this, I think, yesterday. This little bitty teaser, and I gotta say, y'all, I'm gonna pause it but I gotta click on it again.
I trained my entire.
This man right here, Aaron Pierre, I'm telling y'all, he looks ripped straight from Justice League Unlimited. Like if he had those eyes that Jon Stewart had in that show, this guy to me looks so much like Jon Stewart.
Yeah. See it.
The talk show host? I'm just kidding.
Yes, the talk show host, the comic creator that I know. Like I said, the only thing that I'm a little upset about, I love Kyle Chandler. Loved him since the show Early Edition. He was in, I think, Friday Night Lights and a couple other shows. I just wish we would have had Hal and John be around the same age. I wish this didn't feel like this is them kind of Hal's training John and then he's out or something. You know, it has that feel to it. I'm hoping I'm wrong, but it was just kind of, it was a little strange to me that they cast such an older actor to portray Hal Jordan. But again,
He's passing the torch.
well, I oh goodness. Thank you, Ed. That was terrific. That was terrific.
Welcome. You're welcome.
But yeah, like this is just, I mean, this right here feels like something Hal would do. I mean,
It feels more like something Guy would do.
Well, I was just about to say, I know people would say, well, this is, you know, a Guy jerk move to do. It's like, no, I while I can see Guy doing this as well, I can totally see Hal doing this. So I love the
I don't
ring.
think Guy would have gave up his own ring, though. Guy would have had a second one.
Oh, yeah.
So
He
here,
would've put,
kid,
like, a
good
candy
luck.
ring.
I'm out of here. And he's flying out the door.
Yeah, he would put like a candy ring on the dash or something.
There you go.
But I love the look of the ring. I'm excited for the show. I know that it's True Detective, and people are afraid that we're not going to get any kind of, you know, outer space kind of stuff to it. I don't think that's necessarily true, but I could be wrong. This whole thing could be based on Earth.
I heard it was going to be like Western based.
Well, I mean, True Detective is kind of
What?
Yeah, True Detective is kind of like that. Kind of like an urban Western, maybe something like that. I've only seen the first
Yeah.
season of it. It was really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard the second season's great, but I haven't watched it yet.
So this is just, you know, I was halfway expecting to see him fly out the side before the teaser ended. But yeah, so that's the teaser, folks. If you haven't seen it yet, there you go. Let me know what you think. Let us know what you thought. Are you excited for this show? I am. I'm trying to keep tempered expectations because again, I being a gun fan, I don't want to overexcite myself and then get disappointed. Unfortunately, like I have been
Who is
before.
that playing Hal? He looks so much like the dude from Miami Vice. Who the heck is he?
His name's Kyle Chandler.
Okay.
Like I said, he was in a show back in the day called Early Edition,
Is
where
it just me, or does he look like an older Don Johnson? Because when I first saw it, I was like, "Oh my God, they got Don Johnson to do it." And then when I looked close, I was like, "No, that ain't him."
well, I guess I can kind of see it. Like if you're only
Nice,
looking,
man. You either see it or you don't.
well, I mean, in certain shots, anybody there's some football player that one of our channel members thinks I look like, and I think from certain angles, I think I do kind of look like him.
Charlie
His name's
Brown?
Josh Allen.
The quarterback from the Bills.
I don't know.
I do not see you looking into that.
There are certain times where, like, certain pictures I've seen of the dude, I was like, I can see why people say I kind of look like him. Look, man, back in my thinner days, people told me I look like John Cena a little bit.
Well, then they couldn't see us, so how'd they know?
That's probably part of the joke. So yeah.
Oh
there's
yeah,
the-
his last match is on right now. I forgot.
yeah. Here's what I'll say. I'll say something about that real fast. First saw John Cena when he first came out. He fought Kurt Angle. I loved that version of John Cena. I loved the prototype from OVW. Once he started getting into the word life, Dr. Thugonomics stuff, I was all right with it at first. Then he held on to that gimmick forever. And I was like, dude, they got to make him a heel. They got to do something. It just got too stealth for me. Doesn't mean I didn't like John Cena, though. And the fact that the man has done what he has done, and he was a humongous part of my middle adulthood, I'll call it, because I think he debuted when I was around 20, 21, somewhere around there. The fact that he was still doing it, like, I'm going to miss the guy. But, I haven't watched Raw in forever. But, this guy is someone who, as an actor, Peacemaker is the only thing I've liked him in. I think he makes an excellent Peacemaker. But yeah, like, sad to see him go. It's going to be, I've watched some of the stuff that they've done for him. But I'm a big blubbering baby, so I don't count with that stuff because I cry at everything. But yeah, little emotional seeing that stuff. It's just like, it's also remembering, holy crap, it was like 22 years ago. So that time just flew by, man. I think that's part of it too. Just like a holy crap, it's been that long already.
Yeah, you want another holy crap moment? I still think of him as a new wrestler. Yeah.
So something else that I've watched. I'm using the thumbnail, y'all, because I'm mad about it. I'm going to go on a not a huge rant about it, but season 5 trailer drop for The Boys. I did a reaction to it. Nobody will ever see it because no matter what I did, no matter how much I chopped this video, flipped the video, made it to almost completely see-through, put myself in the background, chopped it up and switched parts around to where I mixed the entire trailer up, it would not let me upload this trailer reaction. I did it the same way I do every other reaction, but for some reason, I got different videos. Just this video in particular would not let me upload it. But I will tell you this: I am so excited for this. I'm sad that it's ending because I really enjoy this show, but I'm also glad they're not going to drag it out. They're not going to get to that, hey, we're going to do 38 seasons and it stopped being good after season 3, right? This thing is going to be an all-out war. I have no clue what's going to happen because, again, like I've said in the past, this thing subverts from the comics in such a fantastic way. You can't guess what's going to happen. My only prediction is, spoiler alert, I think Homelander's going to die. That's literally all I have.
He has to die. He has to die. His death in the comics is the greatest moment in the whole series. He has to die. You know, I heard rumors that he was coming into the DCU as Sinestro.
No, they already have a Sinestro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's what's funny though is the guy who's playing Sinestro was the villain for the show that Anthony Starr was in called Banshee. A guy named Proctor. I can't remember the actor's real name, but that's who they got for Sinestro. So that is kind of funny that, you know, his villain from that show is going to be a villain in the DCU. I was thinking him for Reverse Flash, but somebody was like, you know, you don't want to typecast him as a bad guy. I was like, look, I got him or Will Ferrell. And before anybody laughs at Will Ferrell being Reverse Flash, I think Will Ferrell could pull it off.
The Saturday Night Live Will Ferrell?
Yep. There are so many comedic actors that have surprised me when they've done things that weren't comedies.
But he's like old and chubby now.
Well, dude, you pay me $1 million, I can get in shape. Look at Adam
Pete
Sandler
Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson. Look at what happened with Adam Sandler for You Don't Mess with the Zohan. He's never been in that shape ever again.
Adam Sandler was in that?
Yeah, he was the lead guy.
He was the
He
Zohan.
was Zohan.
I am totally thinking of the wrong thing. I'm thinking of where they had the dance off, and it was the dude from Meet the Parents. I was thinking of a totally different movie.
Wow.
Oh, you were thinking of Zoolander.
Yeah, that.
Zoolander.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Zoolander, Zohan. Close enough. Close enough. So, last couple of things I saw, and then I'm going to kick it to y'all for a little bit. So, Jenna wanted to watch Christmas movies. She told me to pick a Christmas movie. I did the complete opposite of picking a Christmas movie because it's a movie I wanted to watch, and I know she wanted to watch. We watched Predator Badlands. Holy crap, this movie's awesome.
Is it?
This movie's so good, man. It's so good. Like, I get people's complaints about they're turning Predator into a good guy. Well, not necessarily. This is off planet. There are no humans in this. People were worried about a PG-13 rating, but you'd be imagine how much stuff you can get away with when it's not humans. Like, there's some things in here where I was like, wow, they are pushing. Like, they are smashed up against that PG-13 R rating with some of the things that happen in this movie.
That is a great movie.
We also didn't figure it was going to be, and I'm not saying it's joke a minute Marvel style, but there's some funny parts in this movie. There's some funny lines delivered in this movie, not only from like the Predator, but it's the Predator in this. His name is Deck. He's funny in a way where he's not trying to be funny. He's like Batman funny. You know how sometimes in the movies, Batman, or in the cartoons, Batman cracks a joke, but he's not trying to crack a joke. It's just like unintentionally funny. There are moments like this. So if all I can say, folks, is if the PG-13 was scaring you away, or the fact that it's a smaller Predator, give this movie a shot. It's outside of Prey, I think this is one of my favorite Predator movies.
I think the little cyborg companion was the comedy relief. She had a
Yeah.
lot of good little one-liners.
Oh yeah, Elle Fanning, the younger sister of Dakota Fanning.
Oh, is that who that is?
Mm-hmm. So then the next night, I was like, okay, we got to do this. We watch Klaus. I love this movie so much. I love it so much. We have watched it every year since 2019. It is just a movie that gets you in your feels. There's 3 or 4 parts in particular that I choke up every time I see them. Even the other night when we watched this, Jenna was crying like a baby at one of the parts of it. If y'all haven't seen Klaus, y'all are into Christmas movies, if you're into feel good movies, if you just want something that's like a palate cleanser from all the violent stuff you probably watch like I do, this is such a great movie. Like it really is. And if you happen to watch this, folks, come back and let me know. If you have seen it, let me know what you think about it. I think this is in our must watch for Christmas time movies from here on out. Such a fantastic movie. And the last thing I watched is, I'm just making sure I don't have 2 different things on here. Okay, so the last thing that I watched was we watched it last night because I'd never seen it. I watched the kill count for it. I cheated and watched the dead meat kill count for it. Predators. I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was a bit better than The Predator. My problem with The Predator was it was so choppy, and Jenna's got the same issue with it. She dislikes it a little more than I do. But you know that and autism being like a superpower was kind of weird in that movie. But this one, totally different. Like, if you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's like a hunting ground, and people are just dropped in, and it's a pretty long. I think it's one of the longer ones too, but I had a good time watching it. Adrian Brody was kick ass in this. So, again, like if you haven't seen it, give the Predators a shot.
Is this the one where they get dropped on the foreign planet?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Unknown, and yeah. Let me know how that turns out, man. I'm probably going to watch a clip of that after the show.
I'm just going to let Jay's review speak for itself because I don't want to downplay what he just built up.
Oh, if you didn't like it, it's all good.
I hated this movie with a passion.
All good.
I thought Brody was ridiculous. I thought he was the most poorly cast goober to have as one of your main fighter dudes. I don't know. It didn't do anything for me, but it's been a long time since I watched it.
Yeah.
But I didn't like how Brody was in King Kong either, so that might have been part of it.
I understand that. I think the first time I remember seeing Adrian Brody was Summer of Sam with John Leguizamo and all them.
Now that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Well, I get it though. I mean, like I said, I think that if this movie
it was the jacket for me.
Okay.
Don't you think this movie was a little bit too much like Jurassic Park, though?
Everything, including with monsters in the jungle, it feels like Jurassic Park now. If I'm being honest,
it wasn't terrible, but you want terrible? It's AVP. That is terrible. That is absolute terrible.
The third one,
yes,
the first one.
Yes, the one where it's all dark and you can't see a damn thing.
No, that's the second one.
Well, that's the second one.
Yeah, that's the one where they called it AVP Requiem.
Yeah,
so it could say Alien versus Predator R because they went from the PG-13 rating of Alien versus Predator to an R rating, and I 100% agree with you on that. I liked the movie, but I couldn't freaking see it.
Yep.
I had to watch it again and turn the brightness up. And once I did, I saw all kinds of crap that I didn't see the first time and couldn't believe I didn't see the first time.
Yep. Well, I haven't had that experience, so maybe I'd like it if I tried that. But I saw it in the theater, and it was like every time there was a scene, you couldn't see anything.
Yep, we went to see it in theaters as well. Then we own it, or I've owned it for a long time, and one day I was like, let me turn the brightness up, because I saw a scene a couple of years, not even 2 years ago now, where something happens in the movie, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even see that part. I didn't see the goriness of that. I just saw somebody pinned to a wall. I didn't see the rest of it.
Now
But
you got me curious.
yeah, I thought this one was okay, but again, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Badlands and Prey are right neck and neck. They're so different from each other, but they're two of. I mean, you're not gonna beat the original, and I really like the second one, but of these newer ones, Prey is really good, and Badlands was just such a different take that I really enjoyed what they did with it. So I'm hoping to see more of this character. So
Yeah, the original two are in my top 100 all-time favorite movies.
yeah.
I love the first and the second one. Even with good old Gary Busey in it, still a good movie.
Yes, I love Gary Busey, man. He's crazy.
I do
but
too. I love Silver Bullet. I love Lethal Weapon. But then he leaped off a building and got nuts and yeah.
Motorcycle accident.
Well, was that what it was?
Well, I was being metaphorical. I wasn't actually talking about his accident.
Oh,
I was like, he leapt off a building.
Well, you said jump off the building, so
his career, his
Uh-huh.
career Hans Grubered real quick. I did like him in that one Seagal movie, the Navy one, Under Siege.
Under Siege.
He was good in that, and I loved him in Silver Bullet.
Yeah, Erica Eleniak is my favorite part of that movie.
Can't imagine why.
Maybe I give you 2 reasons, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Unknown. I give you that too. Like I said, I like it. It's not like this is. I think it's the best movie I've ever seen, but I liked it. So, what have y'all been up to? Because all I got is screens of what I've done.
Just Christmas stuff, putting up the Christmas tree, making Christmas presents with the 3D printer and stuff, and work, and then catching up on sleep the past couple days. Holy crap!
Catching up on sleep. That's like chasing the dragon, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't really had any kind of time to read or watch anything, right?
I don't know how you guys find the time sometimes. You're like, oh, I read this. I'm like,
I did a lot of it today.
what are you doing?
Try being crippled in a wheelchair for 3 months. You'll read a lot.
I get you.
I did most of it today. So let's just say, hypothetical, you get some time. What's something that you're wanting to read? Is there something new out that you're been wanting to read?
Not new, because it's actually been a few weeks since I've been to the comic shop. Like, I've just been kind of letting my pull pile stack up. But off the top of my head, what I can think of is running through the Kanto series. I've always wanted to read that because, for whatever reason, I thought that was a video game or something prior to it being a comic. Because I feel like I'd seen that guy forever. But maybe I'm just confusing him for the one.
You ever seen Return to Oz?
Yeah.
Does he kind of remind you of the Clockwork Dude that she's rolling with?
TikTok?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. I guess if you took him and you took the what's that one character on Super Smash Brothers, the Dark Knight? He's a Kirby character. Or I can't remember what the character's name is, but he's got the same kind of face mask kind of thing. No louvers, but I don't know. I think I'm just thinking of it's got to be a culmination of a few different things, but I just thought that guy was around for a lot longer. But apparently not.
There we go. I just doing my. I forgot last time to Meta Knight. Meta Knight.
Meta Knight. That's what it is. Yep. Yep.
This
He's
last time
banned in tournaments.
I forgot last time
You
to
can't
tell
play
people.
him. Oh, sorry, go ahead. I'm on a delay, so that's the problem.
Oh, all good, man. I was just letting people know, in case you can't stay for the end of the show, when we get to that part of the show where I spin and all that, leave me a number so I can choose. So I can choose so I can do the shuffle. I forgot to ask that last time. Corey, his name was picked, and because his name started with C, we shuffled it 3 times. So just leave me a number so in case you're not here, which I understand, you can always watch us back on the rewind. Don't have to stay for the whole show. It's all good. Just give me a number so just in case your name comes up, I know to shuffle. How many times I should shuffle. Okay. But yeah, Kanto, dude. David Boer in that book. Like, I like a lot of David Boer stuff. That's my favorite thing that he does, Kanto. I'm so mad because my volume 1 that I bought, the glue was all out of whack in it, and we didn't notice it until we got it home. So I'm sitting there reading it, and next thing I know, pages start falling out. I was so upset, and I couldn't return it. So I've kept it. Like, it's fallen apart. I've kept it. I just have not been able to go back and buy another one yet. But I love Kanto, and I'm gonna go open the door for Jenna real fast. Ed, let us know what you've been doing this week, man.
Oh, been doing a lot of Christmas stuff. Listening to Christmas music. Amy got the tree all nice and finished and trimmed after she redid the garland 27 times because she's a perfectionist like me. And one little thing that don't look right, I swear I came out here 3 times and she was ripping the garland off. I'm like, honey, it looked great. It's not right. I don't like it. Okay, well, whatever rocks your boat. And then I watched one of the movies Jay recommended, so I want to talk about that when he's here, both to mock him and to just let him know that I watched it. And like I mentioned before, I've been reading.
Glad I watched it too.
Oh, you watched it too? Okay.
Yeah.
So you know,
as soon as you said it was on YouTube, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's only fair. He watched it as a kid, so I'll give him that.
Oh yeah.
But the acting in that was so bad, especially Mrs. Claus. She was so
we can't talk about it while he's gone.
I know. Read Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Been reading some new horror comics. Let's see, one of them I really got into is It Killed Everyone But Me. It's like a slasher, supernatural, psychological trauma. And what I like about it is that it
what did I walk into?
It treats survival as horror instead of a victory, if that makes any sense.
Survivor is a horror sometimes.
Hey, I heard Jenna.
Hey, look what I got. So there's this girl I've picked up a couple of times. She does reservations. And she was like, I saw your face was the one picking me up, so I made this for you today.
Aw. Well, that's nice.
Mm.
It's all flowers. I wanted to show off my really awesome tip that I got today. Now I go eat. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I sure hope she said tip. I don't remember what the hell I was talking about now. So, hashtag blame Jenna. Oh yeah, books I was reading. The Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, the horror book, It Killed Everyone But Me. That was a really good one. The one I recommended to Jay that I can't remember the name of it, that you liked, that was like I Spit on Your Grave.
Oh, Devil on My Shoulder.
Devil on My Shoulder. That was really good.
So good. And I've been very interested to read that. You just said it.
It Killed Everyone But Me.
Yes.
It's really good. I highly recommend it because not only is it horror, it like screws with your head. And like I was just kind of telling Nope, the coolest thing about it is that it almost treats surviving as horror and not a victory. And it focuses on like the psychological damage over body count type of thing. The one thing that is hard is it's non-linear storytelling. So it jumps around a lot. So you got to either rely on your memory or you got to flip back and remind yourself what you were reading. But it's really, really good. If you want a quick synopsis of it, it's like it's following like a lone survivor of this brutal massacre. Brutal, yeah, because that's a word.
Yes. It is now.
Of this brutal, dude. There was like this brutal massacre that occurred a long time ago, and she was like
Writing it
the only
down.
one left.
I'm writing that word down.
But anyways, now she's an adult and she spent her whole life trying to suppress the memories. And then signs start coming to suggest that the thing that killed everyone in her past is back. And that's kind of where it goes. And I really don't want to say a whole lot because it's a newer book. Probably a lot of people haven't read it, but it's very good. It got me hooked. So that one was really good. And we've been watching some Christmas movies. And we watched the one that you recommended last night. And it was cute. I'll give you that. But holy bad acting, Batman, especially Mrs. Claus. She's like, you could tell she was reading cue cards. And she answers the phone. And all she says is like, hello. And then she like hands it to Santa and says this whole like 3/4 sentence thing about who it is and what it's about. And I'm like, there ain't no way in hell they had enough time to say all that over that phone. But it was a cute movie. It had a cute ending to it. I mean, it was quite out there. But for a made-for-TV movie, especially when you're a kid, I can see why you loved it.
Yeah, like
if you get a chance to watch that one I recommended to you with Bo and Luke Duke in it, you might think I'm an idiot for liking it because it's very cheesy. But it just clicked with me because it brought the Duke boys back together.
Yeah.
And remember that was called Christmas Comes to Willow Creek. I expect you both to watch it.
Yep.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And we got our tree up, like I was telling Nope. And Amy has rearranged the ornaments and the garland about 2,700 times in the last 4 days because she'll like it and then she'll sit down. I see a bare spot. And I'm like, finally, woman, sit down, enjoy the tree. It's beautiful. Leave it alone. It's fine. Just leave it alone. But I like the garland like you do it. I'm like, well, I'm flattered, but I can't do it right now because I can't reach an 8-foot tree in a wheelchair. There's some things I just can't do.
Yeah.
But she did a fine job. I sent a picture to Nope of it. And I think it's gorgeous. So, but yeah, other than that, just, I had to go to the hospital for a day and get my bone scan stuff done. And then I had Nope's girl explain the numbers to me and all this kind of stuff. And other than that, just plugging along.
Nice. Well, I'll get into the things that I've read. Starting off with one that I was told, I want to say I was interested in reading it, and then I think it was Corey that said, man, if you haven't read it yet, you really need to. I saw Santa from
Oh,
Emmy.
yeah, that's great. I love that one.
Wow. Set in the Spawn universe, and not to give too much of it away, first folks you see, Sam and Twitch. Sam and Twitch are cops within the Spawn universe. Usually, if you watch the old HBO cartoon, they were kind of the people that it focused on when Spawn was hiding in the shadows and everything. But having it open with them and some of the things that happen, it kind of shows you what happened. And then we switch to Santa. And the rest of the story is about Santa trying to figure out what to do. There's somebody from Santa's past that has become a murderer. I was hooked. I see that there's a second issue that's going to come out soon. I don't know how many they're going to do, if it's just going to be the 2 issues. But if y'all have not read this yet, 100% recommend. This was so, like, I knew it was going to be good, but how, my goodness, like,
Well,
it's so good.
The cool thing is that the whole thing is like through the eyes of a kid narrator.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it interesting. But yeah, the first few pages establish really early what's going on.
Yeah.
Especially Christmas Eve when she wakes up with the noises. Yeah. That was good.
And there's a part in there with Santa and what happens when he's trying to get help that I was like, that is so brilliantly done. It's not something I would ever think to like explain like why it happens the way it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, once I thought about it, I was like, that's genius. It's freaking genius. Like,
how'd you like what was in the one guy's sack?
Well,
good stuff.
Yeah. Fantastic book though, y'all. Highly recommend.
But the girl never loses her faith in Santa.
So
yeah, a lot of shit happens though.
Yeah. So for this next one, I cheated a little bit, but I had to read it. Absolute Batman 15. This is the 616 Comics Mike Mayhew Blue Foil Virgin variant. Trust me, folks, no matter what cover I used, they were all going to be spoilery. So, just so you know, this is the absolute Joker.
Oh, I thought it was Krampus.
Holy crap, y'all.
Looks like Man-Bat.
This...
Batman or Batman Bat?
Yeah. It looks terrifying is what it looks like. And so I have not read past like issue 2 or 3. Okay, because I was waiting for it to get collected. I can't get to the comic shop all the time. But when I heard about this one, I had to read it. This is the coolest Joker origin story. It's so vastly different from anything I've ever read before. I cannot wait to see more of this character. Oh yeah, Lorena, I did. And you wouldn't be lost either. Like, that's the cool thing about this one. It's issue 15, and I didn't feel lost because the story is mainly about this character. This is terrifying. This is the most terrifying Joker ever. Like I said, this was super good. So good that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back and just start instead of waiting to get it traded, I'm gonna start reading Absolute Batman. So I went back and I reread issue 1, then I read issue 2, then I ended on 3. Here's what I'm gonna say. I hope I can get to a shop soon, once I get paid, and at least pick up a copy of this, of this Absolute Joker, because I have a feeling that this book is going to do exactly like Absolute Batman #1.
If that's the cover, that's probably a $50-$100 cover.
Oh well, this is just one of the covers that I picked. I don't mean this one.
Oh, I thought you meant you wanted that cover. I'm like, holy moly,
No. Just the book, because I am not somebody that knows like what my comics are worth. I don't care about that, but I also don't want to be able to get priced out of buying this. So I want to try to jump on this one as soon as I get paid, because I have a feeling that this issue in particular is going to be just like Absolute Batman 1. And if you've been looking at prices of a first print cover A of all things of Absolute Batman #1, every week it feels like the prices jump. So I'm so glad that Sean was like, hey man, I'm going to order this and a logo foil cover for us for all the Absolute stuff, when he did, because I wouldn't be able to afford the book now, nor would I want to, if I'm being honest. I think paying $100-something for a single issue of a comic is nuts.
Well,
But
from my experience with buying Mike Mayhew exclusive covers, I think I got them on his door for $50 for a single, just one of them, or you could get the set for $100.
yeah,
And they come in, very well packed, and like the ones that I sent off to actually get signed by Mike Mayhew, get remarked and all that, they came back nice. So you ain't gotta worry about how they'll show up too.
yeah, if I can just get an A cover of this, I'll be happy. if there's some way I just get the A cover, because like I said, that Batman, it honestly feels like every week I go to look at it, it's jumped in price. And like I said, if I don't normally say this, but if you have an opportunity to buy the Absolute Batman for a good price, buy it. Buy
Yeah,
it,
which
because
we got more.
yeah, this book is on its like 10th printing of the #1. That's insane.
Just to follow up with what Nope was talking about, I've had great success buying past issues straight from the creators too. I was missing so many of the Tarot Witch of the Black Rose, and I just couldn't find them. Nobody carries them. And I found Jim Valent's homepage, and Jim Valent Studios, he was selling all of them, every freaking one, even the ones with the awesome covers were like $2 a pop. So I ordered like 35 of them right from him. And he even tossed in the shipping because I was buying so many.
Yeah.
And that's pretty damn cool. And plus now I got to know him. So I've got to know the guy that writes one of the series that I got addicted to. So
right.
That's cool, but that's another one of the things where indie you have the advantage, because it's not like you're gonna just call Jim Lee up and say, "Yo, Jim, I need a copy of Batman 15." That ain't gonna happen.
Right.
You can't do that.
Well, I can't, but maybe you can, since you have all these connections.
No chance in hell. But yeah, this was excellent, folks. If you're collecting this series, like I'm usually a trade waiter, but if I get a chance to buy cover A of this, I'm buying it. Not only because I think it's gonna rocket in price. Because again, I'm not gonna ever sell it, so I don't care about that. I just want to be able to get it. And it's just an awesome origin. Like, honestly, if you haven't read this yet, read it. It's an origin like no other Joker. So, fantastic. Let's see. I did the 2 Batman.
Oh, I forgot. I read all your friends' books too. I don't remember if we talked about that already. We might have talked about that last week.
Oh, did you read Scott's?
Yeah, I read Periwinkle and the Cupid and oh hell,
Frost?
yeah, Frost. I read all of those, which even though they're thick books, they're quick reads because you really get into the story.
Oh yeah.
And I read another one that he did, and I cannot remember what it was, but it was really good too. And I even got to tell him. I shot him a message and told him I read them and loved them, and he was thrilled to hear that. And we actually ended up going back and forth chatting for like a half an hour, which I wasn't expecting. But that was cool. Scott's a cool guy, man. I'll help him out any way I can.
Yeah, Lorena, I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, Lorena got a #1 for $50 from Henri the other night. Like smart grab because that book's already worth twice that much. So very smart grab.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yes.
I have like 6 of them because I had a feeling.
Smart, man. Like I'm not normally in the the speculation game. Again, I don't know if I even have. That's the only book so far that I know that it has value to it. I don't ever look it up, but it's just when I go on League or wherever and I'm inputting books, I just happen to check it and I was like, wow, I just checked it last week and it's jumped up like $20 or $30 in worth in value. It's nuts to me. It's crazy. But anyway, I got to read issues 3 and 4 of Nemesis Forever. Holy crap, this story is getting crazy. I know for y'all it was like too slow of a burn, and that's okay. Like this book isn't for everybody. I can admit that. But it's starting to get to a point where it's getting nuts. So I flew through those 2 issues.
Mark Millar can be an acquired taste for people.
That is true. And it's very much like when we were talking earlier about Tom King.
Yep.
It's, there's certain things by Tom King that I really like. I really dig not only Woman of Tomorrow, but his Mr. Miracle run. Yeah, for sure. Well, if you're spending more money,
the toilet flushing ended, so it's Nope.
it's Nope. And my camera would be back on a little bit, folks. I was hungry, so I'm eating in the middle of this, and I didn't want to eat on camera. That'd be just weird. So, no, Lorena, that was such a smart thing to do. Like, again, kudos for that. I have not read enough of this series yet. I'm really enjoying it. I only got to issue 2 today. This book is so good, y'all. Like, I can't believe I missed this the first time around it came out. We're continuing with Agent Melba. She's brand new agent. They got her out of the insane asylum she was in, and her imaginary friend, who is not good by any means, but kind of is protective over her. It's a very strange thing. They're investigating a missing child. They think that his imaginary friend has kidnapped him. You find out something else is going on during the story. But this book is great, y'all. Like an imaginary friend horror story. Like picture Drop Dead Fred, but scary. And that's kind of what you get with this. Only Melba can hear or see her. But I will mention this because it was kind of funny. Melba starts drinking some bourbon, and I can't remember her imaginary friend's name, but the imaginary friend starts getting quieter, and then at certain points she there's a word bubble but no words in it. So I was like, is she going to get drunk to not have to hear this thing all the time? But yeah, this is a super fun book, and it's very creepy. Very creepy. So if you haven't checked it out, Imaginary Fiends. see, then I read issues 2 and 3 of the Punisher Red Band series. My goodness, is this book good? I'm a fan of Punisher anyway. I tend to go more towards the Punisher Max stuff, which I read a storyline today that makes me want to go right back to the beginning of the Punisher Max series. Included in all the stuff that I'm reading at the same time right now, including Firepower. I'm still reading that and a couple of other things. Yeah. This series, this is a Red Band series, but I'm reading I just got done reading Slavers. It's part of the Punisher Max series. I drank all the time to block out the voices. Well, sometimes it felt like that when I used to drink. But yeah, if you're not if you want a Red Band series that actually feels Red Band, this is I talk too fast.
I was going to jump in on your imaginary fiends thing.
Oh,
You just
man.
I was like, okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
Please do. Go ahead.
I loved it, and I think what you couldn't think of was Polly Peach Pit, the spider.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a fun read, man. It's like a dark horror miniseries, and the protagonist is Melba Toast, is what I call her, but it's like Melba Lee or Lie or something like that. And she spent time in a psychiatric facility, and yeah, Polly Peach Pit, her like spider-like friend that only she can see. And the thing that happened on her 18th birthday was just awesome.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for people either, but I just wanted to chime in and kudos your recommendation, because that's a fun one.
Yeah, there's sometimes, man, I get going. You got to cut me off.
Well, I was gonna, but you were already on a roll and excited, so I'm just gonna let you go, man.
I always love to hear the things I recommend to people. They picked it up or they started reading it and they liked it.
The best part about the whole thing is that the creatures hide in plain sight and just manipulate the minds around them. That's a cool little twist. But yeah, highly recommend this. I back Jay on this one big time.
Nice.
Go ahead.
So the last one I read today, because I had to, Captain America #5, the Chip Zdarsky run. My goodness, man. I never thought I would like Cap as much as I do. This book is great. This Captain America is great. Like, I'm a fan of Zdarsky to begin with. And, it's not that I don't like Cap. It's just I personally have never read a ton of Captain America. He's always been, much like Supergirl, a secondary character in the ones that I'm reading. I mean, outside of like Civil War. he's always like a secondary character.
I want to go on record saying I did not bring this up.
Oh, I can talk about the book.
Yeah, I know you can. Great movie too.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Well, yeah, Chip Zdarsky. It's like two different Captain Americas. You have Steve Rogers and another fellow. I want to say his name is like Colton. Yeah. I already can't wait for the next issue. I didn't think I was going to like this book as much as I did. I really, it's one of those things where I saw Chip Zdarsky's name on it and I was like, well, I've loved every other thing this dude's written. I'm going to give this a shot. And I did. I'm glad I did. 5 issues in. I'm still digging it. Cannot wait for the next one. And that is pretty much all that I have read and watched this week.
The only other Marvel thing I'll say is, folks, if you haven't read Spider-Man versus Predator, read it. It's excellent. And it's been a long time since I said a Marvel book was excellent. I got Sean to read it. He loved it. It's a great little miniseries. And it's not your typical Spider-Man. It should have been Red Band. It is fantastic. And it's also one of the best uses of Craven that I've seen in a very long time. It's a great read. I don't want to ruin too much of it, but Craven, Spidey, Predator, what else could you ask for? Blood and gore that you've never seen in a Spider-Man book before. Never. Guarantee it.
No, like, so we had actually, Jenna picked it up we were going to free comic book day to a couple of stores, and we are also those ones that, hey, if we're going to get some free comics, let's see if there's something for us to pick up as well. You know, throw a couple more bucks their way. So she picked up that Predator versus Spider-Man.
Oh,
we
yeah?
get home. Yeah, we get home because she's a humongous Spider-Man fan. She loves Spider-Man. I mean, so do I.
Your old lady.
Yeah, so do I, but not in the capacity that she does. That's like her favorite character. So we're reading it. She doesn't even get past, I think, the second page, maybe the third. And she lets out this gasp. And I'm like, what? She goes, you got to read this as soon as I'm done with it. And the minute she finished the last page, she goes, holy crap. Walks over to me. She goes, read it right now. And then she goes outside. And I started reading it. And yeah, she wasn't wrong. Wasn't wrong at all. I was like, my goodness.
And to give you a little premise without a spoiler, a predator has gone rogue and he's doing things that isn't ethical even among predators. And other predators show up to hunt, and Craven hunts and Spidey hunts, and you're talking about skinned bodies and all kinds of awesomeness. You gotta read it.
Yeah, like, and again, it's
Isn't
definitely
the name of the rogue predator Skinner? Isn't that what they call him? The Skinner?
I believe so. I believe they call him Skinner.
So. And that's why, because he skins everybody.
Yeah.
And then he wore that one dude's face. That was amazing. And this is in Spider-Man, folks. I'm not messing around with you.
Yeah, the fact that, again, that it wasn't a red band book.
I can't believe it still.
Yeah. I was like, this is more red band than some of the other red band books I've read.
You know, unless you're warped like me, most people pick that up for their 8-year-old to read. They're going to be mortified when the kid reads it. But it's a great read. I think that's Marvel's best book in the last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe even longer.
Well, for me, so far, it's been that book. It's been Captain America's book for a different reason, obviously. And it's been this Punisher book. Like this Punisher Red Band book. Again, it still kind of gets me that a book that's called Red Band can show violence and everything. But, and again, I get that it's a comic. It's not supposed to, be like that, but they still block out the bad words, which wouldn't be too big of a problem if it wasn't like you have maybe a character or two that they say a couple of bad words strung together. It's just kind of weird for a Red Band book is all. Like, I'd understand it more if it wasn't Red Band and they had stuff like that. Because, I mean, let's be honest, there's Marvel books that aren't Red Band or anything like that, that aren't even teen, that have the comic book squiggle, the pound asterisk at,
I can't remember which one it was, but there was some Red Band books that had F-bombs in it. A lot of them, and I thought that was the only reason they Red Banned it. But I can't remember what they were off the top of my head.
The only, literally the only time I've ever seen them is in the Max books.
Maybe Max is what I'm thinking of then. Could be Max. You might be right. They're both basically the same thing.
It is. It's just, like I said, it's weird. Max is the one, though, that has not only the language and violence, but the nudity and stuff. Like, that's
all right. Max is what I'm talking about then.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No. But again, it's just one of those things where it's like, if you're gonna make it a red band, and you make it a red band to the way that kids don't, like they're not for kids, like it's literally a red band because it's not for kids. Why, if you're gonna show blood, guts, intestines, all that stuff, why block out the words? Like the violence is there. Why block out the words? I don't get it.
Well, for like a Punisher, I get it, but I don't want to see Spidey using F-bombs. That would ruin it for me.
Well, to me, Spider-Man wouldn't be a character that would.
Yeah. I didn't even like it when they had Peter Spidey say that in that movie. That irritated me. Spidey don't swear.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Trust me, I can get with you on that level because I had the same problem with Superman swearing.
Right.
Like it just hits.
Well, but at least when he swore, he was reading a hashtag. It ain't like he was just doing it.
It still hit the ear wrong, man.
I know. Well, it was the same thing when Spidey said "holy shit," and I'm like, "What? Come on, don't do that."
Yeah.
I know I'm nitpicking, but you know your hero shouldn't talk like that. I know that this is 2020 something, but still, you know, comics raised me when I lost my dad, and they didn't talk like that and I didn't need them to talk like that. I looked up to them because they didn't talk like that. So that's just me.
No, like I said, I get that. It's for me as if there are certain comics that you can have that stuff for.
Right. Like Punisher. Because
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy that for a kid in the first place.
Yeah. I mean,
but I do have to ask you a question about
Yeah.
the Christmas that almost wasn't, or whatever the heck that was called.
Mm-hmm.
Who in the holy hell was Santa Claus? His voice was so familiar, but
Charles
I
Durning.
couldn't for the life of me figure out where I know him from.
Charles Durning. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
No, never saw it. What's his name?
Charles Durning.
I'm going to Google it right now. Because I know him from somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure you do.
Yes, that's the face. I knew it. I just could not piece it together. Oh, thank you. That has been driving me insane.
You're very welcome.
Because with the Santa hat and beard and everything on, you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Now I just got to figure out what I know him from.
Nope was telling me that he watched it too, right?
Yeah, he wanted to talk to you about it.
He's like, man, just so you know, I'm not making fun of your childhood. And I was like, I don't think you are. Trust me, as an adult, going back and watching this, you can definitely tell this was a 1989 made-for-TV movie. 100%.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it wasn't even, they didn't even try to hide it with Mrs. Claus. She was reading from cue cards. She wasn't even looking at Santa. Amy and I were laughing our asses off at that one, dude. We both enjoyed it, though. It was a cute movie to watch. And it was nice because it was new. We hadn't seen it before, which you don't get that a lot with Christmas.
Right, and that was my whole thing with it. Is just I wanted to make sure that it was something that y'all could watch and have fun with.
It was fun. Thank you. We appreciate you bringing that one up. We're going to try Klaus first, but she wasn't in the, or next, I was going to say, but she wasn't in a cartoon mood. She wanted to watch a movie. So I'm like, that's why I asked you last night, Jay, what was that movie you told me about?
All good. Like I said, It's one of those. I know how cheesy it is, but it's just a feel good thing, you know.
It is. That's what I know him from. Oh, he played the priest on Everybody Loves Raymond. He was the priest, and he was in several of the episodes because he was always coming to their house for free meals because Raymond's mom was an amazing cook. Ah, thank you. My mind can now rest. I was looking at his movies list, and I'm like, I haven't seen any of these. So then I punched in TV series, and boom, it came right up. Everybody Loves Raymond. I'm like, yep, that's exactly who he was, Raymond's priest.
I never I watched a little bit of that show.
Oh, I love it. Amy and I love that show.
Yeah, it was never the show that I was like, man, I got to catch every single episode of this. Like, if it was on TV when we had TV, I'd sit there and watch it. But,
see, I never saw it when it was on TV. I saw it in syndication, and I started binging it, and we binged them together. And I now own like several seasons on DVD. Even though now that everything's digital, I feel like I wasted a lot of money on DVDs. But we love it. We love that series. The guy that plays his brother, I can never remember his name.
Brad Garrett.
Yeah, I just love Brad Garrett's character in that. Everybody Loves Raymond.
Well, you know, we had the same thing when it came to How I Met Your Mother.
See, I never saw that.
We caught it. We caught it on syndication, and then next thing you know, we're caught up with it. This was still like, I don't know. I don't want to say syndication because it feels like it was still airing at the same time, but they were reruns, I guess. But they played them in a block.
Did you know that he actually played Lobo on the animated series?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was the voice one time or a couple of times.
And he also played Krang in Out of the Shadows, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That part I didn't know.
Yep. And the grand finale. Ready for this? He was Hulk Hogan on Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, that 80s cartoon. Probably never heard of it, did you?
No, my childhood is now a lie is what I'm thinking of.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling. He voiced Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I thought it was Hulk Hogan.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shatter your childhood dreams. But I'm going to really stick the sword in sideways now. There wasn't a single wrestler who voiced any of those. So, sorry to break that bad news to you.
Moment of silence. Just a second, please.
James Avery was in it, if that makes you feel any better. Did you like James Avery?
I love James Avery. Very sad when Uncle
he was Junkyard Dog.
That makes a lot of sense. He was also Shredder. I never knew that till like way after.
Yeah, I heard that too. And that blew my mind when I heard that. Charlie Adler, you know who he is, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was Roddy Piper.
Charlie's always been an interesting voice actor to me.
I can't remember who did Andre the Giant. It was somebody I should know, but I can't remember who
he was always interesting to me because most of his characters were like high pitched. He did Buster Bunny, and then he did Snively in the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon.
No kidding.
It was all these high pitched voices like that. Dr. Robotnik.
Oh, yeah. He played Headstrong in the Transformers TV show. That's who he was. Ron Feinberg. Yeah, that's who Andre was. I cheated and Googled.
I Google all the time, man.
I do too, and sometimes you got to be really careful what you Google, because when people tell you to Google things, like when Rex
Like
said,
Rex
said to Google, what was that? Oh, what was?
Peter Wang movies.
Yeah, look up Peter Wang movies, because Peter Wang was his uncle, dad, or something.
I think that was his father, his dad.
And I wasn't even thinking about it, so I immediately jump on Google and I put Peter Wang movies, and I hit enter. And as soon as I hit enter, I was like, that was a bad idea. Close the screen.
You know, I got saved one time.
Sorry, man.
I got saved one time because I had a school project. Yeah, their cameras are off. Nope's not here right now. And Ed's afraid his beauty would just render people blind, so he keeps his off.
You can tell the truth. I'm in a wheelchair in a corner, and I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, that too.
Good enough.
And Kyle, just so you know, went ahead and talked about this at the beginning of the show. Now, granted, that's the link directly to the experience.
Hey, Phable, my brother.
Phable, and now that Fable's here, I can show this again.
Blame Phable, cha cha cha.
Never blame Phable. Never blame Phable. But
Can't
Fable's
wait for
gonna
the
be back.
holiday special.
Heck yeah. Oh, it was supposed to say weird dopes. This is weirdos. Close.
It works either way.
Yep. So, again,
if that's too much, tell me and I'll mute myself.
nah, you're good. Blame Fable Holiday Show, December 19th. That's a Friday. 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Tomorrow on the EXP. Producers Live Sale, Mystery Bundles. 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Phable, I got fancy today. I was like, you know what? Got QR codes. I did this with a bunch of them. I was so enamored with them. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a bunch of QR codes. Got one for Weird-Opes. Leave that up there for a few seconds. Anybody wants to? Got one for Tracy Medina, tsm.art. Then I also had one for Bad Bug Media. Oh yeah. I was like,
I might ask you to let me steal that one for Weird Dopes. We might put that on our channel. Start putting it on our vids.
I will find out how to do that, because you guys should have the same option to do this from Restream.
Okay.
Yes. Walk Like the Bengals. It's such a deep cut. I love it. I love it. Because I know
Egyptian. The Mummy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So again, folks, tomorrow, EXP, you scan that QR code, hit that
Please don't
subscribe
tell me
button.
you're starting at like 10 o'clock or something. Please don't tell me you're starting at like 10 o'clock or something.
I won't tell you that because I said the time like 3 times already.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't. This is going to be tomorrow. You scan that QR code. It's going to take you to the EXP channel. Please think of subscribing if you have not yet. Hit the bell for notifications. You will be notified when the Producers Live Show with Mystery Bundles happens tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
I'll be there just to guess the hints. I'm broke, but I'll guess the hints.
And one more time, just because we love Phable, so happy to see him coming back. Even if it is just for a holiday show, that's cool. Again, Phable, 595 subs, man. Like, it's wild. I love to see that. Love to see that. That show's going to be December 19th, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. And then
Let me know if you need anyone to play Krampus there, Phable. I'd be happy to. I'm just kidding.
the big old Krampus. And you guys, I have not checked. I'm popping y'all up one more time. Absolutely, Phable. Love you, brother. Always happy to promote you, man. I'm gonna check Weirdos real quick. We got a little bit of time before I get to the book on the list.
What you checking?
Which, hold on, before that, Kyle and Phable. Phable, I don't know if you're here for this. The last couple times I've done it. Let me get to one of the other screens real fast. So what I've been doing recently. Share.
My number is 13.
Yes, your number is always 13, Ed.
All right.
So what I've been doing recently is I have a wheel of names for folks to show up to the show. Even if you're not going to be here the whole show, you give me a number. If we land on your name, that is how many times I will shuffle this list, which is my list of books I need to read. Books that have just been sitting in my read pile. This gives me that urgency, that responsibility that, hey, somebody's name came up. This is the book that they landed on. I got to read this book. So you give me a number. I shuffle this list, whatever number you pick, whichever book it lands on. There's also a winner's choice. Whatever book it lands on, that's the book that I'm reading. And I think I'm going to go ahead. As soon as
You
I
don't
stop
have
sharing.
enough horror on that wheel, my friend.
Well, it was only the first one, 77. You fucking would, man.
Whoever said 77, I love you. That's great.
It's Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle.
Phable got 3.
Oh, Fable's too nice.
Ed's got 13. 77. I'm going to do 1, 2, skip a few. 76, 77. But I think it's time.
Fine, I'm going to go 2 to the 9th power, X over V. That'll keep you in check.
Hey, keep your dirty freaking letters out of my numbers, man.
No mathing allowed.
No mathing allowed. So I think what I'm going to do then is let's go ahead and I'm going to talk about the 14, put a plus sign in the middle, or 14 plus. Jeez. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the book that was on the list. Department of Truth. Wow. Look at that timing. Look at that timing. That was dope.
It was weird. It was dope. It was dope.
So, Department of Truth. This is one that I've been wanting to read for so long. And last week, landed on Corey's name. We did 3 for the C and Corey. Landed on Department of Truth. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest, folks. I only got to 2 issues of this. 7 plus 7, 14. Gotcha. I only got to 2 issues of this. I am definitely going to continue reading this along with Firepower and some of the longer series that I have on here. So, Department of Truth from Image, written by James Tynion IV, with Martin Simmons and Aditya Bidikar. I'm probably butchering that name, and I apologize if I am. So, what if every conspiracy you've ever heard was real? What if they're all brought to life because people believe in them? That's what I get from Department of Truth. That's what this book is about. Like I said, I only got to read the first 2 issues, but just the opening one was fantastic. Like how it starts out. And I'm not going to spoil that. The pictures I grabbed, no, not yet. The pictures I grabbed are kind of, they skip over some stuff in the first issue because I always want to show off and I always forget to do this part to make them bigger. Now, this is the story of Cole Turner. who's in the FBI teaching at Quantico. He looks into the discussions people have when certain pictures hit the internet, and he's trying to figure out, like, the main study is people's susceptibility to to conspiracy theories, and he himself doesn't really believe. He himself really doesn't believe in any of this stuff until he wanders in on this party of, like, flat earth people, and he's shown a film on the moon landing that it looks off to him. It's from a different angle, and there's weird about it, and then he catches what makes it weird. So somehow these guys that are showing him this convince him, you got to believe. So he basically says, okay, I believe. They all, like, it's so strange, and just they all get on this plane, and they fly out, and he sees something for himself that he cannot believe that he's actually seeing. Now, I'm not going to spoil what he sees, but the thing he sees ends up getting the Department of Truth involved. And there's an agent from the Department of Truth that shows up when they land. Gotcha, Kyle.
Bro.
Shows up when they land. And this agent takes out everybody there but Cole. And they take Cole to their supervisor, who may or may not be a notorious figure in history himself. And that's where I'm going to leave it, y'all.
Santa.
Well, maybe not Santa, but somebody very notorious in history. Like, that's where the book opens on this event in history. So that's why I didn't grab any pictures from it, because it would be a dead giveaway.
Benjamin Franklin.
Maybe. Y'all, this book, it gets hyped. This book, for me so far, 2 issues in, definitely deserves the hype. Like, boogeymen being real, cryptids being real, it's all because all these people believe that it's real. So apparently when, like, new conspiracies happen, they kind of watch them to see how much belief people are putting into them, and if they'll manifest as well. It's crazy. It is crazy. Now it has me thinking about conspiracy theories I've heard throughout my life. Could they really be true? Like, it has me question things. I will say this. I'm personally not usually the biggest fan of this kind of art style. But for whatever reason, it's one of those instances where the art really does work with the book. It works with the story. So, again, I can't wait. It's basically going to be my fun book that I'm reading, which is, I'm going to restart the Punisher Max series, just like I did with the boys. That, Firepower, Department of Truth, and then whatever book ends up getting picked tonight. Like I said, I've been fortunate enough to where things that I'm picking, things that I was excited to read, have been worth it. It's been worth, like, I haven't found a book yet that's been picked to where I was like, man, I'm not going to finish this. Like, most of the stuff that I've been wanting to read has been great. So I've been very fortunate with that. And again, to anybody out there, when it comes to
Bigs are
the
daunting though too.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. I wanted to get a good mix of stuff that was shorter, some one shots, and some longer stuff. But as always with this list, if there's anybody out there that wants to read what I'm reading, like if you and Ed ever want to read what I'm reading, so y'all can talk about it too, by all means, please do. Just know that this stuff is my list, so this is the stuff that I'm going to read. Nobody else has to read it, but if you want to read it and kind of chime in with what you thought, because obviously we don't all have the same opinions on everything. Like there's a lot of books where I'm kind of man, you love, Ed kind of likes, or just any kind of like mixture of that, which is always fine. But I always love hearing what people think about books that I'm reading. So, because I can tell you this, one of the best books Note put us on this year was Bug Wars.
Yeah. Department of Truth is on my list to read for sure, because I do have the
Your internet's not being kind to you tonight. Yeah. Internet's not being kind to you tonight.
Just caught up, and then you're just sitting there with a look of disappointment, like, you good?
It's Nope in his AOL CD.
Somebody get you net zero?
I think my 3D printer is trying to yell at me that it's out of filament.
Oh. But yeah, I heard up to the part where you said that Department of Truth is on your list.
Yeah, it's on my list because I have the digitals, and I think I got a few copies from Kyle because I think I was missing one because I got a bunch of them from him, but then picked up issue 1 or trade number 1.
Were they a Humble Bumble?
Yes, the Tinian Humble Bundle.
I don't know if I got that one or not. I've always wanted to read that series, but it's so ridiculously overpriced that. So I have to see if they. How much did you pay on your Humble Bundle? Do you remember?
Oh, I think it was like, I can't remember, truthfully.
No worries.
Those things are fairly priced, because you pay what you want.
Yeah, I know. I got the whole Boys series for $10.
Right.
Which is nice because I don't have to dig them out of the boxes to freaking read them. I still have like 2,000 Dynamite books that I got from Humble Bundle 2. What list? The one on the wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you get Paper Girls, I'm going to want both a comic and a TV show review from you.
I don't know if I do all of that in a week.
I want to report.
Yeah, I definitely am hoping we get closer. We're getting closer and closer to that one. I don't know if it's going to be the last one, dude, but
when it comes up, brother, you better be ready for a long discussion, especially if you make it through the whole series.
Yeah.
There's 30 issues, though, so that's going to take you a little bit of time, but they're pretty quick reads.
Yeah, like I was telling Nope, so far I've been so lucky. Everything, like you would think with it being a list of stuff I wanted to read, obviously I'm going to like everything, but there's a lot of stuff where I'm like, I kind of took a chance on it. So
what would have been cool for next time you do a wheel? Instead of the winner picking numbers, let the winner pick the comic from the list. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Or, that's something we could do, but I know all you nasty people would give me X-rated comics to read, and I'm so opposed to boobies that I just can't do that.
Opposed.
Are you awake, Amy? No, I'm safe. Hell yeah, give me the titty book. No, I'm just kidding.
Send them my way.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and gonna spin the wheel. Let's see.
Now get as close to $1 as you can without going over.
Exactly. So
Round and round
go ahead and
is
spin
where
the
it
wheel
stops.
folks,
Nobody knows.
for the folks that weren't here to give me the number. I'll do what I did last time. Probably whatever letter your name starts with, I'll do it that way.
I just love how my name is always huge and bolded. Makes me feel important.
Well, you are important, Ed.
You lie like a dog, but thank you.
So let me go ahead and I'll expand this to make it there. We'll go ahead and spin it.
Come on, Tampax.
That's milk bone. Oh, wow.
Ooh, I cry foul. Rig.
Yep. Sure did rig it so my wife would.
You're just trying to get some tonight. That's pretty low, man.
My wife would be the one that.
If she gets Paper Girls, that would be amazing.
All right, so now we're gonna do books to read. Look, now it's toilet paper.
What was her number? Her number was toilet paper?
I'm gonna ask her actually. So give me a second, y'all.
Hey, would you like 69? Not now. I'm watching TV.
No, I meant for a gambling thing, a wheel.
It was so funny because the last time he went to
Still
close
on.
this wheel, that turned into a Tampax commercial.
All right,
It was so damn funny.
She has picked number 4. So we're gonna shuffle 4 times. There's 4, and here we go. Let's see what my wife picks for me to read.
Number 4.
No freaking way. Y'all, when I tell you this is probably a book that Jenna would have picked, I'm not even kidding. Wow. Wait till I
So
tell
you've
you
already
that.
read it.
No, but I'm pretty sure she has. That's almost as crazy as Ed getting the Superman book and then Lorena getting a book that Ed wanted to pick or something, you know? That's
Well,
cra-
and
wow.
since I was one of the ones that suggested speeding bullets, probably whenever it lands on my name, that's when it'll land on Paper Girls.
That's true. That's true. Oh my, that's gonna be so funny, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna message her real fast, y'all.
What one are you doing? Deadly what?
Deadly Class.
I think I read that. Do you know what it's about?
Not a clue.
Sounds
just heard
like
her talk about
an
it.
academy that does some things that might be deadly.
It's like Assassins. Maybe.
I don't know.
If it's the one that I was thinking of, is it Image?
I think so. Let me double
Pretty
check.
sure it's the one.
And it was also a show for a little bit.
It's about if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's like about a homeless teenager that gets drawn into like a king's academy for like the next generation of assassins. And the school is like attract students from like all across the globe to become these assassins. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
Huh.
But it might not be. There's so many of them. But the one I'm talking about was like done in like the 80s and had like a punk rock theme to it.
Oh, this says like it's set in 87.
Okay. Does it say anything about like what was his name? Lopez Marco Abaregalo or
Marcus Lopez?
Marcus Lopez? Yes, that's the homeless teenager.
Yep.
Okay,
Homeless
yep,
teen
that's the
named
same one.
Marcus Lopez.
Came out in like 14, 15. You don't have to look all this up. I can Google it later. I was just curious if it's the one that I was reading. I ended up quitting reading it though because it just kept going and going. I think it ended up having like 60 books.
So not like the wealthy class. Yes, it's Rick Remender and Wesley Craig.
Thank you, Phable. I just saw your comment. I appreciate that, brother.
Come on, Craig.
I knew when Jay was saying it, it was laced with sarcasm and lies, but when you say it, Phable, it feels good. It warms my heart. So thank you.
Oh, Ed off.
I just did. Where do you think I went for the last 5 minutes?
That's true. That's true.
You know I love you, Jay.
I know. I love you too, buddy. That's why I say you are important. That's why your name's so big. I mean,
I am not
it's also-
impotent. That is such a lie.
it's also only 2 letters, but that
Yes.
really doesn't have anything to do
And
with
those 2 letters happen to be my name, ED, erectile dysfunction, at your service. If you want them limp and you want them floppy, call the Weird Dopes. Edward will hook you up.
That's right. That channel again.
I got to give you our Christmas one.
I also got to see. I'm just going to be real honest. I didn't test these before. I just want to see if they are.
I don't have a reader, so I don't know.
Let's see. Yep. Okay, they're working.
Cool.
Awesome. It's literally you take the camera on your phone, and as soon as you hit it, it'll pull a link down.
I don't have an app.
You don't
for
need an
that.
app. You have a camera on your phone.
Yeah, but you got to have something on your phone to interpret the code.
I don't have any of that. I'm just using the camera.
Yeah, but he's
And your
talking about
camera
like an
still has
internet
to
browser.
have an amp, right? You have to have the app that translates that code to your internet browser. Mine didn't come with a reader.
Ugh. Yeah, I get told
He's working on
my
one of them
phone-
flip phones.
that makes
I
sense.
don't put apps on my phone because apps are the biggest breach of security that you can have. And being a security teacher specialist, I'm not going to set myself up for that.
Okay, so everybody else that can, make sure you do
Hey.
that. Show that channel.
Don't ask if you don't want to know. All right, just don't ask if you don't want to know.
Well, I mean, I did.
Shut up, Nope. I can hear you giggling from here.
Your phones are unsecure. Their phones are unsecure.
Right. That's right. Damn it.
Oh, that is freaking beautiful. Weirdo sponsored
What did I
by
miss?
Cialis. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, whoever said that, I've got a number 1 finger to give
That
you.
was Phable.
Phable, my brother. I thought
That's how you know he does like you.
He builds you up before he knocks you down.
how you like this? Bada boom, bada bang, man.
Live show tomorrow, 8 Eastern, 7 Central on The Experience. Yeah, this is. If my face was turned a little bit more, I would fit a little too perfectly in that picture. Can anybody name the band?
LMFAO.
Perfect. You got it. But that show's tomorrow. Make
Also
sure.
impersonated by Bob and Bev,
Ooh.
or Bev and Bob.
Mm.
Tism, John Tism.
Uh-huh.
Sure you sub.
Yes.
Make sure you sub up to Tracy Medina. Then, again, can't wait for this. December 19th, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Fable's holiday show.
Phable.
It's gonna be wild. Now, again, y'all, these QR codes aren't going to take you directly to the video. This is to take you to the channel so you could sub up. Phable is a great member of this comic community. We're all like we joke around a lot, but we love him. Great knowing him. Great dude. Just a valued member of the comic community. So
Fable's fantastic. He's one of the most nice, humble people I've ever talked
100%.
to. Great dude.
100%.
Love Phable.
Yep. Fable's my bro.
And that last one, this one will take you straight to the Bad Bug Media site. I want to say it's an 18 plus site because of some of the books they have, but you can order books. You can, whether physical or digital, they got a lot of their stuff on the site now, or you can check out the upcoming campaigns or campaigns they have going right now. They usually do like 2, sometimes 3 a month, probably more like 2, but so this link take you straight there. Then that was pretty much all I had tonight, folks.
See my new icon? See my new
Oh.
icon?
Look at you.
That is nice. I like that.
Glad you like it.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not 100%, but Nope and I are planning on doing our own Christmas special on Friday. We don't know what time yet, though.
Awesome.
Yep. We're going to talk about all Christmas cartoons, movies. We're going to go over the little shorts that I've been making of all the cartoons. We might have like a top 10 list. And feel free, people, to come and join us and give us your favorite cartoons. And we'll, if you want, we can pull you on in and talk with you for a while. More to come. But we're definitely doing one before Christmas.
Yep.
And Jay, of course, you're welcome, brother.
Yeah, it's again, it'll have to be one of those things I got to see when I get stuff in for the shows, because you know me, I always work Friday.
I know. Just let me give me Nick's contact number, and I'll be a Guido on him here. Get you shit. We'll get you taken care of.
I was just about to ask y'all if y'all got anything planned coming up.
Weird Dope's holiday special, baby. Look for it.
Nice. Now it's going to be on a Friday, but you haven't decided what Friday, right?
Well, next Friday is the only Friday before Christmas. So if we want to do it before Christmas, it's got to be next Friday, but it might be next Sunday or something if Friday don't work out.
Okay.
Because it's my first official week back working, and it's going to depend on how I'm doing and how Nope's work schedule, but it's coming. We're going to be doing a Christmas special, and it'll be a live one for people to join in and have fun with us.
Nice.
When we know more, we'll release a flyer.
Yes. Send a dove. Send a raven.
And Nope is going to pole dance with his Santa hat on, and I'm going to sing Santa Baby the whole time he's shaking his
I don't think
moneymaker.
there's enough bandwidth on the planet to support that stream. Okay? You
No,
gotta say that
especially
for
with
the
my
weird
computer.
only thing. Yeah. Weird only fan.
Nope,
Gonna be like-
Nope is going to glitter his beard for it.
It's going to look like this.
From
You
Rankin
know,
and Bath pole
Just
dancing.
real choppy.
Yeah, yeah. And in the background, I'm going to be, why you like to do me fit? Boy, Nope's full of shit.
That's tremendous.
It'll be a fun time. We'll have fun. If I got to take 45 Vicodin to be there, I'll be there.
It'll be a really fun show then.
Shit.
I won't remember any of it, but it'll be recorded.
Awesome. Well, like I said, next Saturday, I'm kind of wanting to do a review show again.
It's your last one before Christmas.
Yeah.
Might want to do something Christmassy.
Review Christmas books.
Yeah. Well, hell,
Or
we
just
can
a
talk about
year-end thing.
Scott's. Well, we'd have the next Saturday for that. That'd be New Year's. Come on, man. Get with the program.
Whatever.
Come on. Come on. No, I'm just
I think
people, we are just joking around. I could not love two guys more than I love the two guys that are on the screen. You too, Phable. But they're my brothers. We give each other shit.
It's that later.
Go ahead. But if you put us on a staircase, I will find you and get on the first step. Boom, boom. Psh. No.
Oh no. No way.
What were you just doing?
If you didn't hear it, you're good.
No.
Thank you.
What did you do?
Thank your hearing for that one.
No, what did you do?
He was making sounds that would not have gone with what you didn't want with the staircase.
Oh, brother.
Oh goodness. You're getting me kicked off YouTube. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. We might do something like that. We'll each pick some holiday Christmas, like some Christmas themed comics. Maybe review some of those.
Why not? There's a lot of good ones out there. I got a bunch of them. I got all the horror ones, so I can cover lots of horror comics for Christmas.
Horror and Christmas go together, man. I was waiting for Nope to jump in with something. He just looks like he's ready to say something.
I was trying to think of a joke, but I couldn't think of nothing clever enough, quick enough.
Oh.
Missed the
You
window.
don't have any Christmas books?
Me?
Come on, Nope. You got to have some Christmas books.
I'm sure I can think of some. Feel like we've talked about the top ones. You know, with Klaus and Frost and Periwinkle. But there's still plenty that I have.
Well, we can go into a deeper dive on those because we didn't really deep dive on them. We just kind of mentioned that I read them.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. And hopefully, I want to say that last year around New Year, I did a show that was basically what we were thinking about doing for the future. So for New Year, I might do something like that again. I'm hoping, we're all hoping soon that Sean will get his new schedule. So he will also be joining us on Saturdays. So really excited for that. I know he hates
Fingers
being
crossed.
on one show a month. You know, so, but we'll see. We'll see. But outside of that, that's all I had for tonight. Appreciate everybody being here. Let me make sure I got this part set up because my outro video earlier, or my intro video earlier, didn't play. So hopefully this one does. But guys, as always, thanks for being here. Always have a blast.
Yeah.
And I will see y'all in the back in just a few minutes.
Hail
everybody.
Hydra. Love you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you later. What am I saying Merry Christmas before? Oh my goodness. Why
It's automatic.
What is happening here? Nope. It won't let me take. There we go. Wasn't letting me take Nope off the screen for a second. Your computer's infecting mine now. Folks, as always, appreciate you all stopping by, checking out the craziness. If you're watching on the rewind, it's your first time watching, welcome in. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Had some videos come out last week. They're mainly Supergirl things. Had 3 Supergirl shorts and the Supergirl trailer reaction. I have an unboxing. I have an unboxing coming soon because I just got in something I've been waiting for a little while. Called my buddy that works on this book, and I can't wait to show y'all what this is. Okay, I've been waiting on this one for a little bit. It is well worth it. So anyway, I hope everybody here has an awesome rest of your weekend. Join us tomorrow on the experience for Kyle and Jay's Producers Live, where we're going to be doing mystery bundles again. And hopefully my video works. If not, it'll be an awkward pause. Then I'll get it fixed. But everyone take care. Catch you next time. Later.